guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in this video I am doing complexion. I'm not doing eye makeup or lips, and I'm not even wearing any mascara. But I am going to show you how I do my brows, even though I kind of fucked them up, but we move. So how I do my brows and how I get my complexion. Now this is not every day. I don't wear makeup every day, number one. And then if I am wearing makeup, I only do this when I'm going to be out for a long time. It's long lasting, it's luminous. And I did try a new foundation today. What I have on my face is the LYX Triple Fix Serum Foundation with hyaluronic acid, turmeric, and ashwagandha. So typically when I go out, I'll use, if I want something to be super matte, I will go in with my Estee Lauder Double Wear in 3N1, which is Ivory Beige. Last night I used the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk, which I would say these two are, like that one and this one are pretty comparable. This is a little, it feels a little, do I want to say wetter? It feels a little wetter even when I set it down, but I explain that in the video. Anyway, this is what I'm going to show you how to do. Never mind my lace. All right, let's get started. This is typically my good brow right here. Hi, lady.
Broken. Oh no.
What's wrong? What's wrong, Adelaide?
It happened.
What's wrong? Okay, so these are the brows right now. I primed my face using the Danesssa Myricks blurring balm, and I applied it with a brush. So I'm going to powder my nose. You guys know Urban Decay Velvetizer. So the reason I'm filming my complexion today is because I'm going to try to do something I saw on Nikia Joy's TikTok. She did like a facelift filter and follow the facelift directions on how to apply makeup. It looked like it worked. So I'm going to do that. I'm not using a filter, but I'm going to use the same placement she did for her highlight and contour. I bought new powder puffs. Got these off Amazon. Color correct first. I have a lot of active acne because my period has officially come back. So I don't know if I've said this before in a video, but I hadn't menstruated in a year and a half, and then last year I got surgery to basically scrape out the lining of my uterus because it was still being produced, but it wasn't shedding, which can lead to uterine cancer if the lining gets too thick. So I had my uterus scraped. Still didn't have a menstrual. That was last March. I took a mental health break at the beginning of February. Like, I completely cut myself off from the world. I went and stayed at a hotel for a couple of days. And then mid-February, or not mid-February, like the second week of February, my period comes back. Just out of nowhere, full-blown whoosh. And I'm just like, okay, that's random. We'll go with it. But now we're in March, and I have it again. So now this is 2 consecutive months having a period. And I have to say I'm not a fan. Not a fan at all. Like, from going from not having to worry about cramps and bloating and stuff like that to having the full 9 yards, the acne, oh god. But I think the cramping is the worst part. So I'm going to my gynae to find out what's going on. Just out of the blue. Out of the blue, period. Out of the blue. Alright, so I'm going to go in with a little bit more powder to set that color corrector. Okay. Now I'm going to do the contour. For contour, I'm using the Melt Stack Neutral Blend. You already know. Alright, so I'm not going to do my forehead because I gave myself like a 3.5 head using a wig. So we're just going to do the cheeks. And the filter had her bring her contour up pretty high. It also had her put it up right here, so that's what I'm doing next. All right. Then we're going to do the nose. I don't know if I already said this, but because during my mental health break, I wanted to be more proactive about getting my winter blues under control. Because that's what it is. I get winter blues pretty badly. And in years past, that's a little dark. In years past, I just went tanning. But I didn't go tanning this year. And I can feel it. So I bought 2 Verlux Happy Lights. And basically they're UV lights that are supposed to help give you like sunlight when you're indoors. So I do have windows, you know, in my house. I have like a sunroom porch kind of thing, but I live in mid-Michigan and it's winter. Like the last couple of days the sky has been blue, but a majority of our winter is overcast, gray, bleak skies. It's not really about the temperature, it's about the lack of sunlight penetration through the clouds. So, ooh, I'm snatching this nose today. So, that's what the Happy Light is supposed to help with. Ooh, this is gonna be snatched. Ooh, wee. Snatched. Ooh. I think I made the one here a little too dark. Ooh. can already see, like, I made the tip of my nose super, like, ugh. All right, and then we're going to do highlight next. So I'm going to use the banana highlighter that I have. I put it right here and put it heavily right here. All right, just like that. And then this is something new I've been doing too, using white concealer. This is from Makeup Revolution, the Conceal and Correct. This is in the shade White. And I use it on my nose. And I also use it around my mouth. Like on the corners, because I have darkness on the corners of my mouth. I've always had darkness. It's not because of the lip filler or anything. I actually try to use the lip filler to get rid of the darkness on my mouth. So there's that. And then I'm just going to use it to brighten this up. And then go back in with the banana. Oh, I didn't do my contour my jaw. Oh my gosh. I forgot. All right. So go in right here, just like I usually do. Making a triangle, just like I usually do. This is supposed to give you like instant jaw. So let's see. I don't know. I look like I have a beard. And then they put a little bit of the highlighter right here, I do believe, and under the contour, right here, under the contour. And then I'm going to put a little bit of highlighter, white highlighter, right here and right there. Okay. Spray the face down. And I'm going to start blending. Okay. I look crazy. Now it's time for foundation. This is the foundation right here. I have a brand new beauty blender in black, an actual beauty blender, because Glam Goth Beauty doesn't have her blood blenders in stock right now, so I have to make do with my alternative. Do I look more lifted? I don't know. Oh. Oh. I like this foundation though. Got a really nice skin-like look to it. I'll just put the excess on my forehead since I don't need a lot of coverage there. And lace is popping up. Alright. Other side. I don't know if I look lifted. I think I put too much foundation on this side, so it kind of like erased a lot of the contour and highlight I did. Once again, I'm sorry if you can hear Lady. She's 4.5 and loving life. I don't know what to tell you. She loves life. This looks good. And this was an online shade match, you guys. I got the... Ooh, I think I said this already. I got this from Sephora. This is nice. Alright, I'm going to tap off my Beauty Blender on my towel. And then just go in a little bit on this side with no extra product just to soak up some of this coverage because I don't need all this covered. Do I look lifted? I don't know. I know I look flawless though. I like this foundation a lot. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. This is a keeper. This is a keeper. This is a keeper. Okay. Now I'm going in with the Charlotte Tilbury to set my under eyes. So this foundation is so pretty. I am actually a little shook. It's so nice. It's really, really nice. So setting the under eye, setting on top, lightly setting because I am going to go in and bake. Not actually bake, but like my version of baking. This is really nice. It does look a little dry around my chin, but that's typical. But everything else looks really good, actually. Really good. All right, I'm going in with my setting powder. So I'm just beating my face with powder because I am a matte girl at the end of the day. I like dew, but not really because I'm a sweater. So I tend to matte my face out and then add back in the dewiness. But I think they're playing Monster or they're playing Spider or something. Anyway, so I matte my skin out and then I add dew because I'm a sweater. And this is how I keep my face on. Beating the shit out of it with powder. Oh. And I learned this a while ago from Patrick Starr. Alright, so we're done with that. Looking good. I had an eye booger right here. So it's like, kind of like stuck in the makeup. But oh well. Alright, so now I'm going to spray my face down. Once again, using that Mario Badescu, and I'm also going to be using this DIY, it's like a dupe for the Smashwater Primer Spray or something. Smashbox Primer Water Spray. I got it from Alexandra Girly Talk, like, years ago. So, my skin is, like, soaked. And I let this sit until it dries. I really need a fan. Okay, so, first off, what do we think about the skin? I did go out last night, so my under eyes look a little testicly, but usually they don't, because usually I'm hydrated. But I went out and I drank last night. So. But aside from that, I think the skin is looking really nice. Even when it's powdered, it's looking really smooth. The question is, do I look lifted? Like more than I usually do when I do my makeup? I don't think so. So I'm going to continue to like try this out. Maybe I did it wrong. I don't know. But you guys know I like to underpaint anyway, so I'll just try it out again and see if I get different results. This lace. Okay, so for contour and bronzer and blush, we'll be going in with the Dark Renaissance palette. And you guys already know Morbid Lisa. And I've also started to use Marble as my matte highlight down the center of my nose. So we're going to go in with that, Morbid Lisa. And I'm also going to use Sinister Chapel and Florence together as my blush. So I just take, let's do the nose first. Put it on the brow. Or not the brow, I'm sorry. Put it on the eye. You guys know what I meant. And that just contours the eye, as you can see. I'm not going anywhere tonight because, you know, it's Sunday. I gotta get ready for work. But I really wanted to film this foundation routine because it looked really good yesterday. Granted, I did not use this foundation yesterday. I used... What did I use? I used my Armani, Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk in 5.75, which is a go-to for me, but This foundation, I would say, is comparable to that one. I don't know about wearability because the Luminous Silk does wear really nice on my skin. And I don't know about this one because, you know, I'm not going to be wearing it out and sweating in it. It does feel a little heavier than the Armani, but, you know, that could also be because I applied a lot. I didn't think it was going to be that pigmented, honestly, because it said serum foundation, so I thought that meant it was going to be light coverage, but it's definitely not. So I am going to try this foundation out again and actually wear it somewhere. I'm putting my contour in my brow, by the way. And actually wear it somewhere and have some thoughts. Okay. And just going down the nose. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. I know I look like a weirdo, like moving my mirror like that. But I always be getting my nose contour crooked. But it's looking pretty good right now, so. It's looking pretty good right now. And then just do a little bit. And then I also put contour on the outer corners of my eyes, just like that. Of course, I'm going to blend that out. But on the outer corner. Oh, super cute. Another thing I noticed about this foundation, it doesn't feel like, it feels really hydrating, but kind of like not in a good way. It kind of feels like, even though I powdered my face still feels a little wet. And you could be like, oh, well, bitch, you just sprayed your face down. Yeah, I always spray my face down. That's not what it is. It's something else. It just feels different. I don't know. Maybe it's just something I have to get used to. All right, I'm going in with Marble. And putting it right here to further help carve out my nose. And do the same thing on the other side. And then use the excess to set my eyeball. Ooh, I did buy the Glam Goth Beauty Battress bundle. So I'll be showing that to you guys once I get it. I'm super excited. I love eyeliner. You guys know that. I love eyeliner. And I love Marley's eyeliner. So we'll see what gem she has created for us this time. Because I say it in every video, I am a Glam Goth stan. I literally, every time I do my makeup, I use this palette. Morbid Lisa is my perfect contour shade. I am going to be very upset if this palette ever gets discontinued. I'll be very upset. I probably should buy some more just in case something happens. Honestly. Not that I'm saying something's going to happen, but, you know, I should prepare. Just in case, because that's sometimes how it feels. Like something I really, really like just disappears. And I don't want that to happen. I really want her to come out with a contour palette, because you know how she came out with her blush palette? I want her to come out with just contours, and then like another one of like just highlights. Or do singles, you know? If she did single shadows, that would be awesome too. Shit. I'm going to use some of the Jaclyn Cosmetics brightening powder just right here on my powder puff. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just like that. And yes, I'm going to blend it out. Just applying it right now. I look crazy. Okay. All right, so now we're going to do Morbid Lisa on the cheekbones. Going in with the Glam Goth Beauty brush. Ooh, yes, bitch. Do you, like, every time I apply it, it's like I'm in awe again. Like, bitch. Bitch did that. God damn. It's so perfect. It's like the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. You know, the corn kid? It's funny. I would say now I look lifted. This side of my face like holds product super heavy, so I always gotta go back in and blend it a little bit better. And then jawline, just lightly. Going in. All right, so now I'm going to take my Glowish powder. This is in light medium number 4 from Huda Beauty. And I'm going to use that to blend everything out. And also add a radiance back to my skin, because this is a luminous powder. I got this when it was on sale. Completely worth the buy. I need to get some more once I start hitting pan. Because just like with that Overachiever concealer that I have from Huda Beauty, that I fucking love, discontinued. She came out with another concealer. Apparently everyone likes that one, but I like the Overachiever concealer. So probably need to stack up on this powder. Ooh, speaking of Huda Beauty, Mona is releasing a new perfume on March 21st with pistachio, hazelnut, sweet rum, whipped cream, cotton candy, and something else. I'm buying it. I don't care. I don't care. As soon as it drops, I'm buying it. I love sweet scents, and that sounds perfect for summer. So I told my husband that too. I said, I don't care. Because I'm a La Vie Belle wearer, like pretty much year round. Like when it's super cold outside, I'll go in with Black Opium. But for the most part, La Vie Belle is my jam. But when I saw those notes that she posted, I was like, I need that in my life. It sounds so good. It sounds so good. All right, I'm going to go in with a little bit more highlighter right here. Not highlighter, like highlighting powder right here, because kind of got lost in the contour. And I just used the shade Marble from the Dark Renaissance palette. And I'm just going to blend out this nose contour so it's not so harsh. gorgeous. I'm not going to put on any mascara or anything. I'm not even going to do a liner because this is purely about the complexion. And my eyes are just really, they're a little sensitive right now because I wore lashes and contacts yesterday. So I'd rather not make them any more irritated. But did I get my nose contour straight today? I think I did. Go me. Ooh. Ooh, go me. Go me. All right, so now let's do blush. Blush, 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 blah, 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 blush. So I went in with Sinister Chapel and Florence. Maybe blush isn't really the best way to describe it. More like maybe a bronzer, like a really light bronzer. Like really, really light. You put some on the nose too. Like a really, really light bronzer. It just adds some warmth. Just adds some warmth. Take a look. Put it on my chin. And then go in with the same brush that I used to blend out everything else with no extra product. It's very, very peachy. Very peachy, very bronzy. Very nice. Of course, yesterday I went in with the blush palette too. And I went in with, I believe it was Paramore and Beloved, but I'm not going to be doing that today. I'm just going to leave it as it is right now. Okay, now we spray the face again, this time using the Becca Skin Love. I am almost out of this and it is discontinued. I have, you know, my NYX dewy setting mist and stuff like that, but this smells so good. And it's gone. And I told myself, oh, you know, just use it when you go out. But I'm like, girl, just fucking use it up. It smells so good. And it just adds that, ooh, I got something in my eye. Ooh. And it just adds that beautiful glow. All right, so when I went out yesterday, I did put on a lip. I'm not doing it in this video, but what I used was Glam Goth Beauty Death Proof lipstick in Goth Majesty. I just applied it, so it's not a sheen. It will dry down matte. And then for the liner, I use the NYX Cosmetics matte lip liner in the shade Cold Brew. So that was my lip combo yesterday. And it lasted pretty nicely. So now that my face is dry after using that Becca Glow Shield, like, you could just stop here. But I'm not going to. I'm going in with the Huda Beauty Nymph All Over Glow in Flora. This is a little mini sample. It's a highlighter. And I just do it on the tip of my nose. And down the bridge, just like that. Right? And then on the high points, just like that. Like that. It's very subtle. If you want it to like really be there, you have to build it up, but I want it to be subtle. So all right. But get into that skin, bro. I mean, obviously makeup can't hide texture, so you can still see my pimples, but you can't see how red and inflamed they are. My pores are blurred. Like I said, my under eyes are looking a little testicly, just a little bit. I mean, they're not too bad. What I usually do is, you know, just put bronzer underneath them to hide my fine lines. But, you know, if I was hydrated, they wouldn't be looking this bad, but it's whatever. But overall, this is how I do my, I guess, do I want to call it full glam? Yes. Full glam makeup. This is my new complexion routine. It's not every day. I only do this when I'm going out, but love. Love, 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 love. Anyway, guys, that's the end of this video. If you liked it, please give me a big thumbs up. Press the subscribe button down in the description box so you don't miss any more content from me. Share this video because, you know, sharing is caring. And since you're here, you might as well watch some more videos. So there they are, popping up right there and right there, right there and right there, right there and right there. Support your girl, okay? And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.